What is up, guys? It is Dirty Dale back at it again with another video. Now, okay, I got some things to talk about that has been on my mind for a lot. Okay, let's make it so you guys can at least see me a little bit. Okay, better, yes. Okay, but as I was saying, I got some things on my mind that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna make it clear right now, I have nothing, absolutely nothing against gays, lesbians, or bisexuals, or whatever you guys believe in. I mean, I know for a fact that I can't change how you guys are, and, you guys expect, I'm just gonna go off the basis off the news. They expect us to change for them, but, they want to take something of ours, like, they want to take, this whole video's about the rebel flag, and how people are, trying to take it and make it illegal. You guys, okay, you guys think, it's supporting slavery. The flag is. The flag was a military regiment, and in fact, a, state flag right now. I believe it is Mississippi. It has that in the corner of it, okay? Now, yes, Mississippi was a southern state, but, we can't change history. We tried, the government's tried, they fail, and they fail harder. But as I was saying, can't change history, but the government and, the people are trying to change us. They're trying to change us to be like them. How about this? Everything stops offending us, okay? So, we let them do their thing, they let us do our thing, I'm sick of them picking on the southern boys because of their heritage. They had grandparents fight for that, or great-great-grandparents fighting for that flag, and if they were a part of that regiment. Now, I do think the southern states all had one flag, like the U.S. states had the 36 star, but we had Don't Tread on Me, unit flag. Now, that was back then. Why ain't you guys offended by that? It has a snake on it, You guys are offended by Indian tribes, but, none of you guys would ever have known about those Indian tribes if it wasn't for that certain team, okay? Like, say, the Redskins. Well, I mean, that's a general statement. But, say, let's use my old school, Iroquois, okay? That's an Indian tribe based out here in the Iroquois County. And it does get on my nerve that you guys are trying to take the heritage away from us, especially since I am Native American. Now, what I don't get is I am Native American, and I don't see offense to it, To be honest, let's put it in old perspective here. To be honest, the white people, I'm white, so, but, the white people took the land from the Indians and eventually put them all in South Dakota and North Dakota. What else are you guys going to take from them, To be honest, you guys call us racist and stuff because we have it, but yet you guys are reflecting back on history and still taking stuff away from the Native Americans. Meaning names, mascots, etc., etc. Just because, you guys get offended. Now, same with the rebel flag. That meant something to people. My bud, my neighbor, his grandparents was a Bull Guard. Now, if you don't know that name, look it up. He was a Confederate general. But again, they're clearly up in Illinois. They are living, and they didn't know they were related to them until they found the body and remains and the DNA testing. Well, around here, there's nothing but trees, deer, fields, and roads, okay? So, why are you guys gonna be offended if, this is how we are raised, and, you're shaming us because this is how we were brought up. We don't shame you guys up in Chicago because you wear your pants down to your ankles, because that's how you grew up. I mean, some things are like that on social media, but do I personally? No. So stick your guys' nose out of my business and stop getting offended because of every little thing a redneck does or says. Okay? If they want to lift our trucks and put the bars and stars and let them fly, that's one thing, okay? As long as we're not getting in trouble with the law, I think we're okay. Now, are there some people that do get in trouble with the law? Oh yeah, it's all the time. But just don't get offended by something little, by a flag. A flag did not cause slavery. It's the actions of others that caused slavery. The flag was just there. Just like in the Revolutionary War, our flag stood tall and proud. And what happens if we actually lost the Civil War, the North? I'd like to ask you guys that. Would you guys find it offensive that we fly the 36 star? I just don't get the society today, It's totally messed up and uncalled for all these little riots about things. Just leave each other alone. I personally don't go to Chicago and protest about your guys' pants down to your ankles. So why do you protest about our flags? I'm gonna buy Don't Tread on Me flag too, and I'm gonna fly right next to the US flag, and let's see how far that goes. Okay? Now, I know the Don't Tread on Me flag was a military regiment in the Civil War. Now, I do not know for sure what side it was on, either the North or the Confederates, but I do know it was there. And, if we're getting into stuff, okay, so the 5th Army military patch has the Russian church thing in Moscow. It is that building with a blue building just like that, and then a red background and a white 5 and a red white A. So since I told you guys that, are you gonna be offended because the US military still has that as their patch? Now, I wouldn't say to be offended. I'm not offended. My grandpa was in that unit. But that's the thing. You guys may see it offensive, but I'm proud to say my grandpa was part of the 5th Army. That's one thing. Okay? Just like those Southern boys are proud to have, heritage that fought for that. It's part of history and you guys can't erase it. Now, I do know some things offend people, like some things offend me, but do I? That pants thing does offend me, but do I stick my nose into it? No, I let it be, because I know for a fact I cannot change them. Just like how you guys think you guys could change the world because of your protests. You guys get more people hurt and killed in protests than actually keeping your mind and your nose out of things, and you'd be A-okay. Just be a normal U.S. citizen, one nation under God. Oh my, I just offended a lot of you. Well, fuck off. You don't like it? Then don't be in this country, We're one nation under God, okay? I'm gonna say that loud and clear. God is before country. And it's a shame you guys don't see that. You guys just think since this is a free country, you can do whatever you please. No, I'm sorry to tell you, but there are rules. You guys, I'm not saying to go against your beliefs if you don't believe in Jesus Christ. That's on you, but I know I do. And if you hate me for that, so be it. If if you love me, okay, I don't care. You guys could unsub all you want, but, I'm just sick of sitting here, and talking about, things that are occurring, the shootings and stuff. I think there was a shooting the other day, actually. Another one. Now, we can't stop them. We don't know who's going to go off. They always say the quiet kids are the ones, but I don't think so. It's the kids that are getting bullied, okay? You never know when someone's going to go off. They could be your best friend one day, and one day they'll kill you because you don't know. Now, am I saying to go out and distrust your friends? No, I'm never going to distrust my best friend, Gio. He's always been there and stuff, and I'm never going to not trust my girl, I love her, and I have no reason to not trust her. But, you guys just got to know when to draw the line and know when to own up, and, you gotta really take responsibility and stuff. This is your country, this is my country, this is God's country. Like it, love it because it is, We can't change that, we can't change history, and, why take someone's culture like Southern Boys culture when, that's the whole thing. Why take their culture when we stick our noses out of your guys' business? Now, I'm sure every redneck has their own opinions about this, But I know for a fact, if it was me, if you guys, don't stop, doing what you guys do and stick your nose in our business, I'm sure I can vouch for every redneck that watches this, that they will make a video explaining why it's so offensive, But we don't do that because we stick our nose clean out of it because it's none of our business. That's your culture and we respect that. Now you got to respect ours and grow up. God tells us to love our neighbors as ourselves. But, we do it on our end, but do you guys really do it on your end? No, you guys start stuff. Now, I know for a fact, not everyone's innocent, and I'm sure there's a lot more people starting stuff on both sides. But, it gets to the point where we're sick of it, The point is, don't tell us how to, run our culture and how we were born and raised. And we don't tell you to do the same. Now, that's all I had to say, but I just had to say it. The country is falling apart and we know it. And then there's these people saying, well, Donald's not our president. Well, excuse me? Yes, he is. He's in office. If you don't like it, you could either fled to Canada or flee somewhere else. But if he's in office, he is most certain our president of the United States. Again, one nation under God. You guys gotta give him some slack, He just started in office last year, and I may sound racist, but the drug dealers, they're all over. But a wall, I don't know. We have tight security down there, and I've been watching videos of police officers with mesh nets, or not mesh, but steel nets on their cars because, people throwing rocks at them. A wall is much needed to keep our police officers down there safe. Tighter security checks, That way, you're not smuggling anything. But I do understand drugs come from all over. Like, there's labs in the United States, But, that's just all I have to say. Donald is our president. This is one nation under God. We got to fix ourselves. Excuse me. Ooh, you just blinded me. Anyway, but that's all I have to say. Keep your nose out of our business. We'll keep our noses out of your business. Till then, raise hell, eat cornbread, brothers. Catch y'all later. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Sorry I'm going on and on. It's just something I had to talk about. And yeah, catch y'all later.